Hi, in this video we are going to look at improvements to the scenes, and mostly the ability to add elements automatically according to attributes. Before, we had the ability to use one attribute for us to assign automatically element to our scenes. In this case, for example, I would like to create a scene that will simply display my architectural element from my project. So if I create a scene that I'm simply going to call wall, when right-clicking, you have here the ability to assign element automatically by attributes. And here on the right-hand side, you will have the choice among all the attributes available in your cadwork 3D, whether it's the basic attributes such as name, group, material, and so on, or any of your custom attributes. So here I'm going to use my element by type, and I want to assign every single element from the architecture. As you can see here, you can also easily set the attributes based on active selection. If I right-click, I'm going to have my wall of the two different buildings in the same scene. However, if I would like to have a scene only for the house and then another one for the shed on the right-hand side, I can now actually add an additional attribute to the first one selected. By clicking plus, you can now here select another type, and in this case I'm going to use the beam attribute building. And so here on the right hand side, this one is going to leave my scene, allowing me only to display element from the building. If I right click on a scene, of course you can always copy a scene, so you can easily change the settings to only display, for example, now the shed. One thing to know here, you can use as many attributes as you want and get rid of the one used whenever you want to. Here, of course, I'm just going to rename my scene for it to make more sense. So again, you can use as many attributes as you want. By default here, as you can see, we have an area called All Selected Attributes. This menu will appear as soon as you have more than one attribute selected, or type of attribute. So here, All Selected Attributes means that for an element to be assigned to the scene, it needs to verify all criteria. So element architecture assigned to the shed. You can here also select at least one of the selected attributes, meaning that I'm going to have all the architectural element and all the element from the shed, no matter the type they use. And you will have such scenes. Okay. So that's really allows you to customize a lot your scenes for a quick access to specific information. Just going to reset this one here. The main benefit of setting these scenes with attributes is that most of the attributes you are going to use might be already defined in your init and could be used in all of your projects. So having these scenes preset in your init file allow you to have a force organization of your project without having to think about it. And more than simply allowing you to group the element for a quick access, you can also, of course, assign list settings based on the scene content that can then be exported if set directly. So here, if I come here, I'm just going to assign a basic setting here. And of course, when you go to export lists, select the appropriate type. And here you will have the export scene list, and you can export one or multiple lists all at once, even if the content is not the same, which also speed the process a lot. One other thing here is also the compatibility with the export solid. This is something that was introduced, I think, a year ago in the export solid setting with the introduction of the visibility tab. You will find at the top of the screen a link directly to this video. As an example here, we have an export solid which contains the whole house, and I have a single view that I would like to use, but always with different content. And this would be, in that case, simply to create a floor plan. So if we go in the Export Solid settings, I'm using here on these 2 pages the same view, but thanks to the Visibility tab, I can now assign a scene among other elements, and you can here assign one or multiple scenes. Of course, allowing you to then quickly generate from the same view different drawings, with one drawing here for my floor plan and a second one here showing the second floor, as well with the reservation, for example, here in that case for the staircase as an example. So using the scene here becomes really a really important aspect of your cadwork 3D model, allowing you both to have a quicker access to specific information of your model when working, but also will be used when generating actually a file for production, whether it's list or drawings. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.